Hey everyone, this is the Flipsider here. I'm about to take you on a highway to the danger zone. I hope you're all ready, because I'm about to be the Top Gunner. It's Fliptendo number 364, Top Gun. The 364th game for the Famicom / NES. Top Gun came out November 1987. Konami. And since I'm trying to beat almost all the Konami games, we're going to beat this one too. I hope you guys are ready. Here we go. Now, this is actually one of the earliest NES games I think I played. I remember my friend had this, he had ice hockey, he had slalom, and then he had Top Gun, I think. That's one of the very early NES games that I played. And I remember I played it a bunch as a kid. I could never beat it. In fact, I had a lot of trouble even getting past stage 2. Hey, Mr. Leo, welcome to the Danger Zone. How are you doing? Yeah, I could never get past stage 2 in this game. Not only could I not beat it, most of the time I couldn't land my plane and I couldn't refuel. But since then, I've actually learned a little bit about how to play. So I can actually do those things now. I couldn't as a kid. But I learned a trick or two as an adult. Like NES cards, this is one of the most common ones. Yeah, you know, when I go to the flea market, I do see this card a lot. Why are there so many Top Guns? They just made too many of them? I bet it sold a lot. Da-na-na. Pretty good title theme, though. This game, unfortunately, has very little in-game music, but what music it does have is very good. Like this title theme, made a lot of them. Top Gun 2 is a little less common. That's easy to understand why they would make a lot of these. I'm sure it sold really well. I believe this is an Ultra game, right? This is one of Konami's extra games that they could come out with. Well, it says Konami, maybe not. I thought this was an Ultra game. Oh, it doesn't say Ultra. I guess it's just Konami. A flagship type release. That makes sense. You don't hear Kenny Loggins? You missed it. I just played it, Dark Zoma. You missed it. You missed it. It's too late. We can't go back. That's the first thing I opened my stream with. Yeah. Well, maybe we'll play some more of that later. Anyway, I'm going to show you guys how to be a Top Gunner. Ultra Games label seems to be where they dump the stuff they just published or didn't think too highly of. Well, I don't know. There's some good games in the Ultra label, right? I mean, I think maybe those just aren't the flagship titles, but first level, we'll go with the little missiles since you get 40 of them. Well, I think it doesn't really matter what missile you take. I mean, all the missiles, I think, will kill all these ships in one hit, so you may as well just take the ones you get 40 of. Oh, timer. Good luck with this. With this game. Yeah, I've actually never beaten it. It could be difficult. It could be difficult. We'll see. but I am going to beat it. I'm sure it won't be as hard as Rad Racer or Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, though. Yeah, you know, it's a pretty nice looking game for the, especially for the time. Even today, like it's pretty smooth. It's easy to understand. They do a good job of giving you like a lot of useful information on the bottom there. The play mechanics are very simple, but they work well. You know, you just have bullets and missiles to worry about. That's it. And although it is pretty simple, they throw in some complicated stuff with the landing sequence and the refueling. And then you have bosses too. The only problem is I think it is a little bit repetitive. Yeah. The missiles can be hard to hit. The missiles are insta-kill if they hit you. So you gotta be real careful. And you can either shoot the missiles. There's two ways to avoid those missiles. You can either... Oh, I just got shot with bullets. You can either just dodge them, which is usually... A lot of times it's easier, or you can shoot the missiles down. If they're in the middle of the screen and it doesn't look like you're going to be able to get away, then shooting them is your best option. But I think it's often better to be evasive in this game. And then you have bullets. You actually have hit points for the bullets. So most of the oh shit, I just barely dodged that one. Most of the time it's better to. I mean, most of the time you're not going to die from bullets. That's pretty rare. Although I just got shot again. You ever beat this game, Mr. Leo? Or you ever play it much? I mean, it is a very common game, so you would think that, like, you know, if you're collecting NES cards, it's probably pretty likely that you would have put it in your NES at some point. You can't even land the goddamn plane, not once ever. You know what? I know a tip that would help you. I think would help you land it. I bet if you take my strategy lessons, I think you could learn to land the plane. Let's see if I can land it here on my first try. Oh well, I'm gonna surpass you right now then, probably, Mr. Leo. All right, so. There's a trick to this landing sequence. What most people do wrong is that they just think you're supposed to just follow the instructions. It tells you stuff like speed down, speed up, left, right. Those are not really the key to... The key to landing the plane is to get your speed and altitude to match what it shows there on the monitor. So you actually want to sometimes or often just ignore those directions. Except left and right. You need to follow those. So you want to get your altitude as close to 200 as possible, and your speed as close to 288 as possible. So you want to just kind of gently... You have to be careful though, because when you speed up, it automatically increases your altitude, so we need to angle our plane down now at this point. But we're actually getting... See, we're right about where we want to be. Oh, shit. Raise... Oh. Uh-oh. Okay. My speed... Okay, alright, there we go. Oh, to the right. Damn, I thought I was gonna have it. The alerts seem poorly worded. Well, I think that the alerts... I don't know. I think that it's just the game doesn't do the best job of communicating what you're actually supposed to be doing. Because the alerts are right in your face, and it makes you feel like that's the main thing you need to pay attention to. But really, it's not. What you need to pay attention... The numbers are much more important than the alerts. Landing is a myth. I'll get it next time. Oh, anyway. We'll take the... We'll try the wolf missiles this time. For this level. Alright. I'll get the landing next time. That cost me a life. Man, I almost had it though. I almost had it. Like my speed and my altitude were really close, but then I sort of let it get away. I think I was really close to getting the landing. What? Oh shit. We got shot already a lot. Now this level gets quite a bit harder because there's goddamn boats you have to worry about. And they shoot a lot of missiles at you like that. Fuck. Those boats. It's probably better to just like not mess with them at all, but I'll just for, you know, I'll try to kill some of the boats for fun. You don't actually have to like destroy anything in this game. You can just ignore everything if you want to, but oh shit. But you know, if you're going for like a high score, you would want to like destroy all this shit. How you doing, Badger? How's it going? How's the kid doing? Yeah, I'm destroying some boats. So once we refuel, assuming that we do that successfully, which we do need to in order to like pass this level, essentially, it actually restores all your missiles too. So you may as well. That's another trick to this game. Oh shit! I was hoping I was trying to avoid that. Landings were infuriating. Well, like I explained to Mr. Leo, like I think a lot of people don't understand how the landing scenes are supposed to work. It's kind of misleading the way it communicates, but if you pay more attention to the actual numbers and less attention to the prompts, and sometimes even just like ignore the prompts, you actually have a better chance of landing. Well, I'm gonna, if I do get past the boss of this level, I'm going to have to land successfully to get to level 3, so we'll see how that goes. I think this is my last life already. You only get 3 lives in this game. Let's just avoid the boats now. I've played with the boats enough. We'll play it a little bit safer until we get to the refueling part. The Tom Cruise face. Yeah, we can increase our altitude. Go away from the boats. Napoleon Dynamite smile. He is, isn't he? Oh shit! I wasn't paying attention. Don't shoot me! Fuel empty. Alright, it's refueling time. Alright, this is also quite difficult. But you have to do it correctly to be able to get anywhere in this game. Alright. So we got to get our altitude correct. We have 3 things to worry about. Our altitude, our horizontalness, and our speed. Up, left. Speed up, okay. We're doing pretty good, I think. Speed up a little bit more. Oh, wow. I got that fast. Yeah, I think I could never do that as a kid. I think I just didn't understand. I think I didn't realize that you could speed up, or I don't know. I think there was an element to that I was just didn't understand. I was just missing as a kid, because it's actually not really that hard if you just pay attention to all 3 elements there: your X, Y, and Z axis. Napoleon Dynamite smile. I like that movie, Napoleon. That movie is oh shit! No, I don't want to die. Aw, game over. Okay, well, that sucks. Just trying to play it safe, too. I'll get another chance to land. You like the second game more? You know, I've never actually tried the second game. I can imagine that it might be better. This game, I think they did a pretty good job with this game, but it is very simple. But, like, for Konami's first flight simulator, I mean, this is definitely the best flight simulator on the NES or Famicom at this point in the series, like, by far. And it's still, to this day, like, one of the best on the system. I'm not, like, a big... Like, flight simulator type games aren't really my thing. I'm not the biggest fan. But I think this game is pretty well done. I like it a lot more than Afterburner. Afterburner kind of sucks. At least the Famicom one. I haven't tried the arcade Afterburner. Oh, I didn't say hi to you, Skittles. Sorry. Hello, Skittles. How are you? I know we were just talking in Labrilla's stream like about a half hour ago, but hi again. Skittles is gonna come live in my garage. Alright, well we fucked the first level up. We're gonna try, we fucked the second level up. We're gonna try again. This time we're gonna get a better landing. We're gonna land the plane. I'm gonna show Mr. Leo and Badger what it looks like when you land the plane successfully. What? Fuck you, fuck you. I don't like that. Very similar to this F-16 fighter for Sega Master System. It's awful. Well, I don't think this game is awful. I think this game is pretty good, but I've never tried F-16. Like, a lot of these flight simulator type games like this are not very fun. I think Konami did a pretty good job of, like, sort of simplifying this sort of game, but yet still having enough depth for it to be interesting. Yeah, this is a lot better. Like, it's a good balance between sort of realistic, but yet still sort of arcade-like, and you know, if the landing sequences were more intuitive, people would probably like it even more. But I think the landing sequences are good. I just think nobody understands how they work. But I think they did a good job with the mechanics. I just think that it's the commands that get shouted at you. That's the problem. Yeah, it tells you the altitude and speed, right? That's the key. But most people just pay attention to the commands that get shouted at you. They think that that's like everything. Hey, Crane, what's up? And if you only pay attention to those commands, you're gonna fail every single time. See the end of the film and Tim Robbins randomly shows up in Maverick Goose's replacement. Yeah, when you just see like actors just randomly show up like that in some of those older movies, like I think in the movie True Romance, like Samuel L. Jackson has like a 5-minute scene as like a gangster. Oh, Brad Pitt also plays like somebody's neighbor in that movie, and there's all kinds of things like that. Okay, so I'm gonna angle my nose up and speed down. I think should be okay. Not too much. Wait, a little bit more. More worried about the altitude than the speed. Okay, now I gotta speed up. Okay, let's speed down a little bit. Okay, that's right. We need to keep the numbers right where they are. Oh shit. Altitude's too high now. Let me angle down a little bit. Speed up. Okay, we're pretty good. I think we have it. Altitude's too high. No, speed's too low. Altitude's too... Oh, man. My altitude was at... It dropped... My altitude plunged. I let it plunge there at the end. It was so close. It sucks. How are you doing, Cringe? That's 2 landings in a row that we failed. And guess what? You can't beat the game unless you actually can succeed some landings. You only get 3 lives. I don't know if you get any 1-ups. You do get points, but I'm not sure if those ever translate into 1-ups. I actually don't know. But assuming that they don't, that's 3 lives. That means you have to at least land 2 you have to do 2 landings successfully to beat the game. And you'd also have to never die any other time. Which is probably unlikely. Use Power Glove to land. Yeah. I'm doing good. I'm happy to be playing more Famicom games. Tom Skerritt would not approve. I know. Tom Skerritt got killed by the alien. in the movie Aliens, so what does he know? I'm gonna kill some boats. Oh shit, that's bad. That's what I get for messing with fucking boats, man. The boats are the worst, right? Oh, this is my last life now. Okay. Well, now we're gonna play like a coward. Will they put this on the classic? You mean on the NES, the Nintendo Online store on Switch, or what do you mean by classic? So right now we're using the coward strategy. I'm on my last life. You just simply angle your nose up and increase your altitude to maximum, and basically nothing will hit you. Can I have volume? You missed the white noise of the plane engine. I kind of like the white noise of the plane engine. Like, it's kind of nice. It's almost kind of soothing. Like, they did a good job with the sound design of this game. Yeah. I guess it's technically a licensed game, so... See? I angled... I thought I'd go down and kill one boat, and then I almost died. Is Jen... No, she's just yelling at herself. She's playing D&D in the other room. She's actually streaming right now, I think. I think she's streaming. You guys want to go check her out. But I think you're playing D&D online. One of her friends. Well, I don't know who's streaming. The NES Classic? Oh, I get it. You wish that they did. Well, I mean, you know, when you only get 30 games... What was it? 30? It was 30, right? I mean, you're gonna... There's gonna be a ton. Especially for the NES. There's so many classics, you can't get them all. You know, what they should do is like have like some way to have an expansion port on that so you could put more games in. Soothing and moving your chin screaming. Yeah. Alright, here we go with this again. But the first time I actually got it pretty easily. Wow. I'm so much better at this than I was. As a kid, I don't know why. I was never able to do that. I think I did it one time as a kid. I just couldn't understand it. It's so weird. This seems so much easier as an adult. Yeah, just hack it. I mean, you can do that. You can just hack it. Then if you're gonna do that, you may as well just like get emulators or one of those retro thingies. Folder via USB, sure. Use some more missiles. Can't find a Top Gun download? Well, I wish you luck. If you want to find a Top Gun download, you can't just sit on your ass. You gotta fly into the danger zone. The danger zone of the World Wide Web. There's viruses. Viruses are kind of like missiles. They kill you in one hit. So you gotta be very careful. This game is soothing, though. It's kind of boring when you play the coward's way like I'm doing, but at least I can progress this way. See? There's 4 levels. And again, for the record, I've never beaten this. But I haven't really tried that seriously to beat it either. I don't think I've... Since I was a kid, I don't think I've really seriously tried. I might have played through it with save states like one time when I first got emulators, and I don't think I've touched it since. Alright, here's the boss. We're on our last life. I hope I don't mess up. We got to the boss, guys. Boss of level 2. We have to kill him, and then we have to survive the landing. We can do it. We can do it. And get to level 3. Double Dribble and Tetris. Yeah, Double Dribble is a good game. Tetris is, you know, obviously. So with these medium strength missiles, hopefully he should die pretty quickly. I might have been better off just picking the strongest missiles, the tiger ones, and then just like saving them for the boss. I'm not sure how much damage those actually do to the boss. Nope. I pretty much just need to spam missiles at this guy as fast as I can. One more should kill him. Okay. There you go. We did it. Double dribble. Yeah, did we hit double dribble? I think we did. I'm not sure. No, we might not have. We might not have. I think that's called exciting basket. Wait, I better focus on my landing. Speed's got to be 288. My altitude's way too high. Gotta lower the altitude, but not too much. Okay, that's enough. What? I was so close. What? Was it because I was not... It might have been because I was, like, off-center. The numbers were, like, pretty good. Damn, that's 3 failed landings. That's okay. I'll get those landings down pretty soon. Systems that the Air Force is working on. They have a pilot of a jet fighter where this VR helmet sort of thing, and it pulls video from cameras all around the craft so you can see all around them. Oh, really? That sounds exciting. Yeah, the authentic Top Gun experience. Yeah, you know, I guess I've got to fail at least a couple landings so you guys can get the full... If I landed the plane right away, you know, it wouldn't be the true Top Gun experience. So I've got to fail at least a couple. Yeah. At least, at least we did better that time we made to the boss of level 2. It's an improvement. Back here, fucker. What? Oh! God damn it. The game itself is emulating flying, so emulating the game is justified. That's true, the game is emulating flying. So, the game can emulate flying. I should be able to emulate flying too. I'm just gonna kill everything with missiles. The joy of missiles. The Top Gun sequel? You mean the movie? I mean a little bit, but I don't know. Is Tom Cruise gonna be in it? Like, well, I haven't really looked into it at all. I didn't even watch the trailer. Like, what is it? Is it like a direct sequel, or is it a reboot kind of thing? I hate Miles Teller. I don't mind Miles Teller. He was really good in The Spectacular Now, but I mean, it's a direct sequel. So is Tom Cruise going to be in it? Is my question. If Tom Cruise is going to be in it, then I might be interested. If he's not, probably not interested. That's what I'm saying right now. And I actually have no idea. Teaser trailer, Tom Cruise seems to be the main star, co-star. Okay, you know what? I'm interested. Tom Cruise is in it, I'll go see it. Then Miles Teller is the... like, he's the new young punk. Oops. Let's speed up. I gotta focus. Get on there! Oh! How about that? How is that, Mr. Leo? We landed. We did it. We did it. We somehow we landed. Okay. Top Gun's a product of his time. Not sure how. Veritasu, you hosted me just in time, or maybe you just missed it. I just landed the plane for the first time this stream. You see, that's why I like Top Gun, because it's a product of its time. I like that time. Val Kilmer makes an appearance. His health issues. Ah, well, you know, they'll pull them together for the movie. You know, thanks for the host, though, Veritasu. Let's go with this. The strongest missiles, I think. I did do it, the hardest stream in video games. Yep. Too bad I fucking wasted a life in the first level. No, that's alright. Vera Fartsu? Hey Veritasi, what were you playing today? Did you also fly into the danger zone? Oh my god. No, I'm dead! I'm not dead. Okay. Did you see that? Did you see that? I just realized this game has no way to pause. This game has no pause feature. That's pretty weird. Super Smash Brothers Ultimate? Nice, nice. I need to get back to playing that some more. That game is very fun. Take that, boat. Take that, fucker. Does anybody know if you can get a 1-up in this game from points? Just curious. Oh my god. Alright, time to play like a coward. Fuck. The only way I ever made it this far in this game was by using the fly at the top of the screen trick. Yeah, it works really well. The fly at the top of the screen trick. The coward strategy. I mean, I should probably, if I wanted to beat the game, that's probably just what I should do. Just fly at the top of the screen for the whole game. Then all I have to do is like land and refuel and defeat bosses. Like, I could do that. That's doable. Because you don't really get much for like actually shooting planes and like, you know, just regular planes down. You get points, but I don't believe the points don't matter in this game. They don't do anything other than increase your pride, I guess. Sequel's so much more fun. It probably is. I mean, this is a very simple game. I've never tried it. But that's it. You're not the first person to say that. Dun 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 dun. Multiplayer dogfights. Yeah, that does sound cool. I landed the plane once so far. We're gonna need to get another landing to get to level 3. Sometimes, yeah. I mean, even if you know what to do, it's still really difficult to land that plane. Like, even if you know how to do it, like the correct strategy. I know, that music is awesome. I'm sorry it didn't take me longer so you could listen to it longer. Well, we're gonna do whatever it takes to beat this game. No matter how cowardly I have to play. Because that's what Tom Cruise would do. Yeah, I know. Like, the movie really is a product of its time, but that's kind of what makes it so good, too. Being a product of its time, you know? Like, they don't really make movies like that anymore. And that's mostly a shame. Yeah, it could be a bit cheesy, but you know, I like cheese. I miss that kind of cheese. Really hard to make for being 4 stages. Yeah. I mean, if it's only right, the fact that it's only 4 stages long is exactly why you have only 3 lives and no continues. 80s were great for cheese. It was the time of cheese. And I do miss that. Like, because I miss when, you know, all these macho action movies were like so cheesy and silly and ridiculous, because it was just a lot. Everything was just so much fun. Like now, you know, not to get off on a old man rant, but you know, everything takes itself very seriously now. You know, cheese with sincerity. Yeah. Well, yeah, because like, I mean, they were sort of self-aware. Like, they didn't take themselves that seriously, but yet there was sincerity behind it too. Hey, Shu, what's up? Don't I know? I do know. I think I know. Your Top Guns are a serious business? Oh, wow. Boss time. Let's see if I can survive. Boss of level 2. And then we have to land, so. How are you doing today, Shub? Yeah, Flash Gordon is, yeah. That's true. Has there been anything, like, any recent movies that have, like, managed to, like, recapture that sort of cheese, that mix of cheese and sincerity? Tired as fudge? Is Fudge tired? Wow. Been working? I've actually, like... Yeah, working sucks. I haven't really been working, but I've kind of been like I've been working on like a lot of Fliptendo stuff all day, like streaming stuff. Okay, he's dead. Too bad with the wolf missiles. What a weird movie. Oh, Sky Captain the World of Tomorrow. Yeah, I did see that. Yeah, I remember. Like I kind of appreciated what it was trying to do, but it was not entirely successful. But I appreciated that it was trying to go for like that sort of 80s adventure movie. You know, it would have been nice if it had done a better job, but... Yeah, our altitude is way too high. We gotta lower it fast. Okay, that's enough lowering of the altitude. Now just let the numbers go down. That ought to do it. Speed up. Okay. Oh shit, why is the altitude going down so much? Did I make it? I made it. My second successful landing. I actually didn't think I was going to make that. My altitude was a bit low. I know, that was close. That was probably really close. Yeah. That moved from 10 years. Yeah, like, I agree with Mr. Leo. It was weird. I sort of liked it, too. A lot of things made no sense. I mean, it was trying to be like that sort of like Indiana Jones sort of serial adventure kind of movie. But it didn't quite pull it off. Also, like, it was one of the earliest movies to like where everything was shot on green screen, so it all felt like a bit artificial. Like, they sort of got it a bit better at that, but... Go with the Tiger missiles again. Alright, this is our first time in level 3. Mr. Leo, how about that? Another successful landing. Flash Gordon vibe. Right, that's true, that's true. You know, even though that wasn't totally successful, I wish more movies would try to do stuff like that. Alright, I haven't been to this level in a long time. Like the desert level. Fucking shit on the ground. I don't know what that's actually supposed to be. I've surpassed you. Thank you, Mr. Leo. I tried. Well, I'm gonna have to surpass you if I do want to actually beat this game. No! Oh shit, that was close. Wow. Oh, it's like fucking some sort of anti-air artillery. Still know how to land in this? Shubinator, I'll explain it. The basic answer... Hey, Tam, what's up? Yeah, more Fliptendo, hell yeah. Here's basically how you land. Let me explain it real quick. So essentially, let me just like tilt my nose up and like get really high in the air while I explain. Essentially, most people think you just have to follow the on-screen prompts. That is not how to land. You will crash if you try to follow the on-screen prompts. Ignore the on-screen prompts. Just fucking ignore, except for left and right. Those you need to pay attention to. Everything else ignore. If you notice on your radar, it tells you the speed and altitude you need to be at in order to get a successful landing. Just try to control your speed and your altitude to match that number as close as possible. That's how you land. Like, that's it. Most people don't... I think... And I know as a kid, I never realized that either. Like, all I did was just try to follow the prompts, and I would fail, like, almost every time. And I tried to, like, sort of visually, like, line myself up. Yeah, I guess that's the other thing, too, is that you kind of want... You sort of just... People tend to think visually, so you think that if you're flying towards the thing and it looks like you're going to land, I think most people just kind of go by that. Like, I'm flying right at the thing. It looks like I'm going to land. But that's really not how the game works. You have to match the speed and the altitude. You know what I'm saying? It does. And still failed. Well, you can do it. You know, it's hard, and you can know how to do it and still fail. Like I've failed too trying to do it. It's like trying to sew wings in a gnat. But you know what, Veritasiu? They had such an amazing knack for it in the 80s. They could do it all the time without any effort, couldn't they? Yeah, I mean, nowadays it is like that. Tam, how are you doing today? Tam, me and Skittles decided you're gonna live in our garage. When Skittles comes to live in my garage, you're gonna live in Skittles. He's gonna make a smaller garage inside my garage, and you're gonna live there. Okay. So you're gonna live in my mini garage, Tam. It's gonna be, I guess it's kind of gonna be like a doghouse, but we'll call it a Tam house. Yeah, we're gonna be garage buddies. We're all gonna be garage buddies, except me. I'll be in a house, but we can still all be garage buddies. Post-90s self-awareness. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Movies today kind of have that more than ever. You never landed that easily? Or attached that easily? I don't know, like, I had a ton of trouble attaching as a kid, too. Oh, shit! But not, for some reason, like, today, I've been doing it, like, really easily. I think I just didn't understand the controls as a kid. Quite honestly. Oh, shit, I'm dead. That's it. I shouldn't have tried to fuck with those guys. Yeah, see, really, like, if you want to actually beat the game, the way to do it is just to not engage any enemies. I should just play that way. And I think we will. I thought I've already reserved... Yeah, well, Skittles reserved it first. But you get to reserve the garage inside the garage, damn. Stealing your space? No, we'll have to, we'll have to drop some more paperwork. Maybe you can have your lawyer contact his lawyer. Landing's a crapshoot. I think that I'm getting the hang of it, but it is tough. But like controlling your speed and altitude and keeping them where you want is not easy. But I think I'm sort of getting the hang of it. We'll see. I only need if I just never die the rest of the time, I only need 2 successful landings. Into the danger zone. Let's find the clouds. That's the real danger zone. Oh shit. I guess you can kind of lure it to go one direction and then just go the other direction. Ow. Got shot. I killed a lot of dudes. Alright guys, here we go. We're gonna land successfully this time. Successful landing. Here we go. We got this. We got this. It's easy. Okay, nose up. Speed down. Nose up, speed down. That seems pretty good. No, altitude is getting too low. Fuck. Oh no. Oh no. Shit, I fucked. No, I fucked up. Oh man. Did I do it anyway? Oh. My numbers were running away from me. Successful landing incoming. Yeah, I mean, apparently. I actually thought I fucked that up. How about that, Mr. Leo? How about that? It's a bit generous. Yeah, actually, if you know you're aiming for what numbers you're aiming for, you can't predict when it'll work and when not. It actually is kind of generous. Like, you don't have to get exact. Like, you have to get. I would guess each number has to be like within 40 or 50. So I was probably like this close to failing, but just I managed to get it in there. Alright, we're gonna from now on we're doing the total coward strategy. Because we wanna hurry up and just beat this game. Progress. If Dan Schoening were here, he'd understand. It's all about progress. You guys, you don't mind, right, if I fly like a coward, right? Alright, goodbye, ships. Alright, so what should we talk about? Why just, Oh, fuck you. Whoa. Yeah, while my altitude is rising, they can still hit me. Be careful. Get the fuck out of here. I should probably... I mean, I may as well use missiles, because when we refuel, our missiles will get restocked as well. Okay, once our altitude gets to 30,000, we don't have to worry about anything. Well, except for that guy, but... Classic rock song. Fly like a coward, fly like a coward. Dun, dun. Flying like a pussy. I don't care what you think of me. So anyway, how was your guys' day? I had a good day. You know, we cooked burgers for dinner tonight. Burgers for Grandma. Hamburgers. She likes hamburgers. I actually made them myself. Usually Jennifer makes them. So I made the burgers myself, and I made caramelized onions to go on the burgers because I tried a caramelized onion recipe last week on steak, and it turned out really good. And the Grandma, supposedly she didn't like onions, but after trying my caramelized onions, she was like, "I like onions. Why don't you make me more onions? Make me more onions. You never make me onions," is what she started to say. So I made the onions to go on the burger, but I did fuck up a little bit with cooking the burgers because I haven't cooked burgers for a long time. So when I was cooking them on the grill, I put the cheese on it because that's what you do. Except what I forgot was you're supposed to cook them on one side first, flip them over, and then put the cheese on them. I did it in the wrong order. So I put the cheese on, it was melting, and then I was like, oh shit, I just realized I have to turn the burgers over, but the cheese is already melted. I guess I had to flip them anyway. So I flipped the burgers so the cheese side was down on the grill, and then the cheese like melted all over. The cheese totally coated the bottom of the grill. And Jennifer was not happy because she had to clean the grill. But I think it made the burgers more cheesy. So it wasn't all bad. They were very cheesy burgers. And everybody liked them, basically. I also like, I know, Mr. Leo. I also like, you know, what do you call that when you, like, toast the buns in, like, a frying pan with olive oil? You had a dream when you're trying to escape someone. You had the power to phase through walls, but using the power to make this whistling so it gave your position away. Interesting. Somebody should make a comic book about that, Brigham. Why did Jen have to clean up your mess? Well, because the way I probably should have cleaned it up anyway, but normally the way our deal works is whoever cooks, the other person has to do the cleaning. So when I'm cooking, she's got to clean the dishes and vice versa. But I offered to, like, you know, scrape them off myself since I was the one who messed the pan up, but she did it for me anyway. But she was still not happy. That grill got really cheesy. Speaking of cheesy, I like cheesy movies and I like cheesy burgers. Two things I like. What the fuck? Missile? Oh! Fuck, man. Trying to play like a coward and I still got fucked. Damn it. Who doesn't like onions? Well, normally Grandma does not like onions, but it turns out if you caramelize them, she likes them a lot. I love onions. Like, I like any kind of... I like... even raw onions, like on a burger. Raw onions in a burger are good, too. Like, I'm happy with that. But I do have to admit, man, caramelized onions are really good. The Batman video is good. Definitely like when actors are able to make fun of themselves. I would pause and look at it, but... Hey, Sapphire Drew, what's up? I'm a Top Gun. I'm taking Top Gun literally to mean increase your altitude to maximum, stay in the top, keep your nose angled up, and don't engage any enemies. I'm a top altitude gunner. How are you doing today, Sapphire Drew? You ready for more Fliptendo? Yeah, I'll watch it once I beat this game. There you go. That'll be my reward. Get to watch Mr. Leo's Batman video. No, you don't have to kill things to beat this game. You can ignore... You only have to kill the bosses. That's it. You can ignore every other enemy. All it does is give you points. And in fact, I'm not sure, but I believe that you can't earn 1-ups in this game either. So you don't even get 1-ups for points. The only reason to score points is just for your own pride. Alright, we reached the boss of level 2 again. We have 2 lives left. Yeah, it is actually a little bit lame that you can do that, but I mean, I'm choosing to do that because I want to progress. The game would be more fun if I actually like tried to fight the enemies, but fuck that. I want to beat the game. You doing okay? That's good. That's good. Anyone played any fun video games lately? There is a lot of waiting in this game. A lot of waiting to get to your target, waiting for your altitude to lower. I mean, it's a simulation. Oh, that was... Fuck, man. That was bad. It's a simulation game, so I mean, like, that's not really a bad thing necessarily, but... Oh, wow, the Tiger Missiles killed it in 3 hits, I think. That was... Tiger Missiles are very good for bosses. The game doesn't give you an objective like kill 10 targets. Well, it is an early flight simulator type game, so... Alright, you gotta match the numbers as close as we can. Shit. Okay, that was pretty good. I think we got it. That was actually pretty good. Nice, nice. There you go. 2 successful landings in a row, guys. 2 successful landings in a row. You played Panel de Pon? Oh yeah, that was the game. I played that on stream, the arcade game, right? I liked that game. Became Tetris Attack in the West. No, wait. Isn't Panel de Pon... Oh, am I thinking of a different one? Maybe I'm thinking of a different game. I thought I played an arcade game with that name. It's kind of like... It was like Bust to Move. Dragon Quest Builders 2, 40 hours. Is it good? How is it? Better than the first one? Working on the hack? Yeah, coming up with your own sprites that are as good as the ones you're trying to replace can be really hard. Tetris Attack. I think I played Tetris Attack. I can't quite remember. We'll go with the tiger again. So I think pretty much after mission 1, you always want to go with the tiger missiles, just because you mainly need them for the bosses, and you may as well just like kill the boss as fast as you can. Yeah, Panel de Pon is a better name than Tetris Attack. That's true. I'm sure they just stuck it on for you know, marketing reasons. We're in the desert level, guys. Look, there's the desert. Isn't that cool? Fuck you, planes. I just wanted you to know we're in the desert. Okay, don't get used to it because I'm going to aim my nose up in the air the whole time now. You go Ni no Kuni 2 first. Builders 2 is really good. It pushes the Switch hardware as far as it can go. Really chug in some situations, worth it for portability. Yeah, yeah. You played the first Builders, right, Mr. Leo? How do you like it? Do you like it better than the first one, or is it pretty much the same? You share taste when it comes to RPGs. Well, I mean, I think we all do, pretty much. I know, I'm a snob in this game. This is the snob strategy. I better stay alert, because it seems like you're not necessarily completely safe up here. Better than Builders 1, has some fun little story situations, lots of quality light improvements. So, the main differences are just the quality of life improvements then. Ni no Kuni would be a nice change of pace from Dragon Quest Builders 2. It sounds like pretty long too. Like, are you getting close to the end? After 40 hours? Uh-oh. Okay. Halfway? Wow, it's a long game. A lot of content. Does it have more content than Dragon Quest Builders 1? Uh-oh, shit! Oh god, that's close. Oh my god. How did he get me? Like, how did he approach me? I guess you're not totally safe on this level. Like, they can even get you, like, way up here in the clouds. That sounds pretty neat. Like, that sounds like a neat change. Like, having, like, a main area you can build in, like, during the story mission stuff, too. Combining that, instead of having them be separate. And you can enter other people's games and explore their creations. That's cool, that's really cool. Yeah, it sounds like I gotta get that game for sure. Let's make it to the boss of stage 3. How about it? Scene is so sexual. It is. Just like the movie. If the game didn't have sex appeal, you know, wouldn't really be living up to the movie, you know? Mosquito sex. Speaking of that, I played Mr. Mosquito for the first time not too long ago. That game's very, very entertaining. You guys ever played Mr. Mosquito? For the PS2? This is a very funny game. And fun. Fun and funny. A remake. Yeah, a remake would be awesome. They probably wouldn't do it justice, but yeah, quirky games are the best, you know. They don't really make as many quirky games like that anymore, do they? I guess they do once in a while, but you don't tend to see as much creativity. I was trying to think. What's something quirky that is recent? What's a recent quirky game? Indie games to get complex enough to match PS2 era, I guess. Indie games haven't even caught up with the PS1 era yet. Yeah, they're still stuck in 16-bit. I know. Well, that's the problem. You know, a lot of times they can't even match 16-bit quality graphics. There's a few here and there that like have really nice sprite-based graphics, but they still tend to be more of the exception, I guess. All right, here we go. Second target. So the boss of level 3. The boss of level 3. It's the farthest we've gotten so far. We're gonna be the top gunner, guys. This is a real highway into a danger zone here. What's the target going to be? Oh yeah, well, Shovel Knight is definitely the exception to the rule. It's about 12-bit. Yeah, I kind of know what you mean. Shovel Knight is, I mean, Shovel Knight's just one of the best ones. But they can't all be that good. No! I tried to hit the fucking missile! I missed. Okay. Alright, game. Fine, be that way. Cave Story, yeah. Cave Story is my favorite indie game. Very 8-bit. Yeah. Well, the original, yeah, the original is, yeah. No, I guess I played the original, didn't I? Was that the one? I think I played the original. Cave Story is really amazing, yeah. Downwell is awesome, too. I'll bet Downwell's really good on Switch. Oh, the 3... Yeah, I saw that they did like a 3D version of Cave Story. That looked pretty bad. It looked like a downgrade. I don't know why they do stuff like that. Like, let's upgrade this game by remaking it in 3D. It never looks as good. Never. It's never once looked better. Why do they keep doing that? Yeah, it does. Tower Fall? I haven't seen Tower Fall. I've heard of it. It even has bad controls. PS2, they remade some classic Sega games in 3D and it looks pretty bad. It always does. I don't think there's ever been a single instance of that improving a game. Maybe that I can think of anyway. 3D version of Altered Beast on PS2 is awful. Yeah, I would imagine. Oh, that's the one you're thinking of. Yeah. Of course it is. Tries to be like Resident Evil. So it's like it's a 3D game. It's not just like the same game but with 3D graphics. It's like a whole new game in 3D. Like a 3D really? Oh, that's curious. Oh, now I'm interested in checking that out then. Well, it's hard to be like Resident Evil, you know. Hold on a second, let me focus. Oh wait, no, I fucked that up. I lowered my altitude way too much. Way too much. No altitude! This is bad. Oh wait, maybe. Oh, I think I have it. What? Why did I? How did I not have that? It was like I must have been off center because the numbers were like almost perfect. I was watching the numbers so much that I wasn't paying attention to maybe. Should I reset? Nah, I'll keep going. I would like to see that video. I would like to see that. Phantasy Star 1 Generations and PS2, you like that version? Is that in 3D though? Well, I mean, that is a 3D dungeon crawler. I mean, that's actually a type of game where it would make sense to use 3D graphics. Altitude Beast. Well, yeah, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, like people sometimes will you know, rag on Resident Evil, but I think there's so many games that have tried to copy the Resident Evil formula that have done a much worse job at it. You know, you forget like how well made Resident Evil, the Resident Evil games actually really were. Like Capcom did a really good job with them. Even the controls, like everything about the game actually plays really well. So it's really not that easy to copy. Maybe I should have reset after that. Like, I wanted to, you know, I wish that I had 3 lives now instead of 2. Resident Evil has never been fun because of your scaredy cat situation. President Evil? What's President Evil? Oh, that is. Okay. You mean Resident Evil? Is that like a phone autocorrect thing that happened there? That would have been fun. That's too bad. But Tam, you say that, but yet you still play horror games all the time. So I don't get it. Terraria and Starbound are good retro style games. I haven't played Starbound. I've played Terraria. I don't think of it as a retro style game. I mean, it's trying to be a 2D version of Minecraft. And I guess it has some, I don't know. It doesn't feel like a retro style. I mean, I guess it uses pixel graphics, but what am I talking about? I couldn't play that stupid House of Jump Scares. Yeah, but you were just telling us that you were playing some horror game recently. I think the other day you were talking about some horror game you were playing. I wish I were scared of stuff the way you... I'm jealous, Tam. I would play more horror games if, like, I could actually be scared of them. But they're... Oh, Until Dawn, right. Yeah, that was the one. You got the PlayStation Move controls for VR. You want to see how it goes. I see. How did you get it, though? Did you buy it? Did somebody give it to you? Speeding up. Dildos in front of the camera with the VR headset? Why are you doing that? That seems weird. Yeah, I don't think that I would like that Until Dawn game, just based on what I've seen. But I guess I should give it a try. I don't know. I've never liked a Western-made horror game. Oh shit, wow, that was close. Res Infinite release you've been wanting to buy PS for that game? That was close too. They look like dildos or lollipops with huge sticks. Oh, okay. I guess I haven't seen them? I haven't seen them then. Okay. Well, I mean, I don't really... At the moment, I don't really care about VR. I haven't seen too much... Other than that Daracene... Now, Tam, have you seen that Daracene game? I think that might be a PlayStation Move game. I don't remember if that's PlayStation or Xbox. You know, that's another problem, is that all these VR systems have, like, fractured libraries. You know, there's, like, one for PlayStation, one for Xbox, one for Steam... And they all have different games, and you know the very few interesting games are like split up among those. What game? It's called Daracene, and it's actually by FromSoft, the people who made Dark Souls and Bloodborne, and that game actually looked pretty interesting. It looked pretty cool, but that's the only VR game I've seen that looked interesting to me. Like the other one that's like a rhythm game. Like I don't really care about that. The one where you like have swords and it's like a rhythm game. I forget what that's called. That just seems like nothing really all that interesting. Like the VR Beat Saber. Yeah, people like that, but I mean, it seems like a fun game, but it's the type of game where why are you doing that in VR? Like, what's the point? You could do. I'm sure it is fun, but it doesn't really seem to be in the spirit of what VR is, though. I don't know. To me, like, Beat Saber reminds me of, like, when you like watch a show like Star Trek and they play video games, they try to imagine what video games would be like in Star Trek. That's what Beat Saber is like. It's like what in the 80s what they thought video games would be like in the future. In other words, silly. When like, you know, like Riker goes to the holodeck and he's like, you know, I'm gonna play a game, and they go to some like weird landscape. Oh shit! Some weird landscape, and you know, you like shooting frisbees, essentially. Oh, wrong button. I should slow down. Wait. Okay. I do want to lower. Oh wait, I'm doing this in reverse. Hold on a second. I was doing that completely wrong. That's bad. That's bad. Okay. Okay. Now we gotta fix the altitude. Okay, it's looking pretty good. No, altitude! Don't stop dropping! Stop dropping! Oh, it just suddenly dropped so much! Made it to level 3 with no lot. God, failed both landings. That sucks. The game they played with that one TNG episode with the disc flying into cones. I do remember that. I've seen that not too long ago. And it's like an addictive game that yeah, that was a really... Like, actually, that's kind of a fun episode, but it's a really silly concept. Wipeout Omega Collection in VR can be fun. Yeah, I can see how that could be fun. But, like, I feel like with something like Wipeout, you could just play the game in 3D and get basically the same effect, right? Don't you think? You remember that episode? Static? I don't know. I don't know that one. Oh, the Hakenemitsu concerts and VR concerts. Like, that sounds like fun. Alright. Dies, mission accomplished. I know. Damn, that sucks. Maybe I should start over. It's at level 3 again, but with no lives. Failed both landings. We have to do both landings successfully from now on. What was the boss again? I don't remember what the boss... We died on the boss, right? I don't think we made it past the boss in this level. Kind of sort of made... Yeah, that's right. We died on the boss. She was Wesley's girl. That's right. Ashley Judd was in that episode. That's right. That's right. Yeah, that's actually a pretty fun episode. Like, it's very silly. It's almost like a Halloween episode, you know, because it doesn't really feel like a star. It feels like they were trying to do like a horror episode, like one of those like kind of suspense thriller kind of. Felt like one of those silly movies. Oh, what the fuck? Get off my tail! Get off my. Hey. Hi, Jennifer. Hi. I'm a top gunner. I'm flying a plane. Jen, I'm flying a plane.
Good job.
I'm gonna be the Top Gun. That's correct. I'm playing Top Gun. What was your first clue?
You said you were going to be the Top Gun.
You're very perceptive. I've got the Need for Speed. No, I don't. We're not playing Need for Speed. That's a different game. Flying like a coward. Flying like a coward, avoiding every enemy.
Yeah. The other issue I worry about is that
The enemies can't find me 'cause my nose is pointed up. Nobody knows I'm up here, they can't find me. Flying to the safe zone. No one can shoot me in the safe zone. Ba 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 ma ba 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 ma ma best music. Ba ma 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 ba ma ma best music. Ba ma 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 ba ma ma best music. Ba ma 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 ba ma ma best music. Ba ma 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 enjoy it while it lasts. Ba ma 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 it's about to be gone. Goodbye, best music. Alright guys, let's beat the game now. What do you say? We're gonna beat it. I'm just gonna do the next two landings correctly. No, Tam, there's also the loading up your missiles music, and there's the title screen music. There's actually like at least 3 different tracks. There could be an ending track too. Nobody's ever heard it, but I've never heard it. The rest of the game is woo. It's a very pleasant white noise though. It's like I could sleep to this. I could sleep to this noise. Hold on a second. Ah, that's so peaceful. An old CRT when you're 12 years old. Remember how TVs used to have static? When you were on like the wrong channel? Or like when, you guys remember when, like back when TVs did not have 24-hour broadcasting, so they would sign off after a certain point at the night, and it would just be static? Remember that? If you go back and watch the classic 80s horror movie, Poltergeist, you can see them make good use of that. Oh man, those movies are so good. All 3 of them. They should make another Poltergeist movie. They'd probably fuck it up, but they should do it anyway. Bathed in CRT radiation as a child. Is that how you got your superpowers, Tam? Wow. The Farm Report? I don't remember the Farm Report. I was never a big farmer. On Sunday mornings? I'd pretty much just flip the channels around until I could find cartoons. Alright, here we go. It's the boss, the third boss. Not the third boss. Boss of level 3. Second time to this guy. But first time we died. This time, I'm going to try to be a little bit more successful. Remember when there used to be like Saturday morning cartoons? That doesn't exist anymore. Kids today probably have no idea what Saturday morning cartoons even are. Man, I used to love Saturday morning cartoons as a kid. Those are the best. Even though if you go back and watch any of those cartoons now, they're all just garbage, but still. Saturday morning cartoons. The first cartoon you used to watch. Okay. Why can't you post it? Or you get like a link to it? That's cool. Spam the missiles! Spam the missiles! Fucking die! Fuck you, die! Yes! Yes! Tiger missiles! Okay, we gotta fucking land now. Alright. Okay, we have to not fuck this landing up. We can do it, we can do it. What happened to the desert? I'm suddenly over the water. Okay, whatever. Let's see. Speed up? Yes, my speed is really low. Oh shit, the altitude's... Let me point the nose down. And try to speed. I gotta raise my speed a lot while lowering the altitude. Okay, let me point up a little bit. Speed down? Oh, it's too fast, too fast. Okay, that's about right. Now to maintain. Oh god, the altitude is way too low now. Oh no, this is bad. I lowered my altitude too much. I'm in trouble. This is bad. I'm gonna die. Oh, I made it? Oh my, I thought I was dead. Yeah, I like lowered my altitude too fast. I thought I was dead. I thought I was dead. I don't know how did I do that? Okay, let me look at this. Yeah, I was like at 160, 300. 160, 300. So let me see, I needed to be 200 and 288. So 300 obviously is pretty close to 288. 160, it probably is like, I think a window of 50 on either side. That's my guess. And I needed to be 200 altitude. I was at 160, so I was just within. My speed was good, but my altitude was just barely. Like I almost died. I did not really do that like well. I think what you generally, the thing is that it's easier to see, in order to like raise your altitude, you basically have to speed up. So if you're in a situation where your altitude is too low but your speed is too high, you're kind of fucked, because in order to raise your altitude, you have to increase your speed, which is already too high. It's going to get higher. You know? So you don't want to be in that situation. You don't want to have your speed be too low and your altitude be too high. Or I'm sorry, the reverse. You don't actually. That's a good situation. But if your altitude is too high and your speed is too well, I don't even know what I'm saying. You know what? Last level, guys. Last level for the first time. Yeah, no, you want to have your. What you want is to have. You want to have your altitude lower. No, you want to have your speed lower, and you want to have your altitude higher. Because that way. I don't know. Oh god. What the oh, these guys seem aggressive. I've never actually, I don't think I've ever been to level 4. I don't think I've ever played on this level. And you know what? Why are there so many ships? I'm scared. What is this? Let's see if the flying on the top of the screen strategy works here. There's a lot of fucking ships. Like they're fucking all over the place. I'm kind of curious, just like to angle my nose. It looks like we're in the clouds again, so there's no land obstacles here. It's just like a ton of ships. Like they're probably like all firing missiles at me. Let's just not engage them. To air to sea combat. What? What does that mean? Oh, so now we're. Oh, what the fuck is that thing? What was that? I kind of want to see what's down there, but I don't want to die. Oh, Jesus Christ. No! That's what I get for being curious. That's what I get for being curious. It looked like there was like an, I don't know, like a giant, like aircraft carrier type of thing. Okay, well. I've never been to that level before. I want to see like what the enemies look like, at least. It's the last time I actually tried to play the game. Exactly. I want to see what the enemies look like. Oh well. I'll try to actually get to level 4 with, like, lives this time. Damn, with the heavy questions. Is it weird for you to peek a glance? Yeah, I mean, it's probably a little bit weird. You like her as a friend a lot? It's probably a little bit weird. I'll tell you what you should definitely not... I'm going to leave that up to you, but I'll tell you what you definitely shouldn't do. Don't go there and then let her know that you have gone. Don't be like, hey, I saw your cam. Definitely don't do that. Hey, I'm Tam. Good to see your work. Right, that would be weird. Exactly. Use a fake name like Tam TT and then say, "Hi, I'm definitely not Tam. I am a completely different person." By saying that, just to throw her off the scent. Tam TT is taken. Damn it. By your doppelganger? Your mirror universe person? Meat Slayer 10,000. Coming up with funny chat names. Well, good luck with that situation, Tam. What do I think? Honestly, Tam, I think that it's not really for me to say. I think whatever you want to do is up to you. I don't think it would be wrong per se to do that, but it definitely might be weird. Oh shit! Oh my! What the? Oh fuck! Hold on a second. I can't talk right now. I fucked up really bad. How did my speed get so low? We gotta fix this situation. Down is right. Fucking down. Okay, now our speed is too high, but that's okay. This should be a good situation. Oh shit, speed is too low. Raise the altitude. Okay. Right. We should have it now. That should be it. Okay, I think I did a good job there. That's how you're supposed to do it, guys. Banana scented lotion. That sounds good, actually. I like bananas. There you go, Sapphire Drew's advice. Thanks. I don't think there's a right and wrong. I think whatever you want to do is what you should do, Tam. But it's understandable if you don't want to either. Also, like I don't feel like if you feel weird about it, then you shouldn't do it. What? Oh my god! The fucking missile. Oh, man, I'm glad that didn't hit me. It looked like it was going to hit me. Missile. So far, so good. We're in level 2 and we still have all our lives. Thanks for the heavy question, though, for heavy discussion, Tam. Now let's talk more about video game stuff. How about those video games? They're fun. What do we think that I should... What do you guys think we should rate this game? Like, I don't know. I feel like this game has got to be like a 6. Just because, I think the game, like, as a flight simulator, like, air combat kind of game, this is just simply one of the better ones for NES. Like, period. I know people say Top Gun 2 is even better. I haven't played that one. Maybe that one, a 6, you even more like a 4 to the lack of variety. Well, that's why I wouldn't give it more than a 6, because of the lack of variety. I mean, that is what's holding it back. It's just that the quality is there. Like, I think the quality is enough to make it a 6, though. I think. I mean, maybe a 5, but... And to be fair, when you play it the way I'm playing it, it is pretty boring. But I am choosing to play it that way for the sake of making progress. I mean, if you play it the normal way, I think it's considerably more fun, even if it is harder. Although, I mean, that does hurt the game a little bit, the fact that you can do this, but... Yeah, I mean, I think the lack of variety... It doesn't... The lack of variety is not, like, that bad of a problem. I mean, it does have a little variety. I mean, the actual air combat is very, very simple, and it's mostly just, you know, you have the guns, the guns and the missiles. That's it. It could use a little bit more, like, in-level variety. It could use a lot more, but I mean, like, it does the refueling that adds some variety. The landing, I mean, nobody knows how to do that correctly, but that does add variety too. It's got a little bit of variety. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say that's a lot for NES. I think it definitely is capable of doing more than that. But yeah, I mean, refueling, landing, that all adds a bit of variety to the experience. I'm just saying, like, it's trying to balance between, like, being kind of a flight simulator and being like kind of a simple arcade style action game. It's trying to kind of balance those two things, and it's really hard to not shortchange both, you know. But I think for what it's trying to do, it does a pretty decent job. I mean, the game, it is polished. The game is definitely polished. It's got the Konami polish. The music, what music it has, is really good. The presentation is great. You know, I like that you have all these little indicators on your interface, and they're all useful for one way or the other. I like that altitude and speed, like, do play a factor in the game, so that it's more than just a simple just shoot at whatever. But at the same time, I do agree that it could use more variety. Like, I'm sure that Top Gun 2 does do this, probably. Like, we could talk about that once we get to Top Gun 2, because I haven't seen it. Fuck. That was close. Each is just there for decoration. Well, the ones on the bottom right are just there for decoration, but you've got the missile indicator. It shows the type. You've got the radar. The radar is useful. Plus, the radar is used for multiple things too. It's also used for, like, indicators of, like, landing and various things. You got the altitude. You got the speed. Those are I mean, those are useful primarily for landing, but also, you know, it's nice to see your altitude, I guess. You know, it shows you how your plane is angled. It shows you your fuel. All the information, like, it's not useful, but it all has a purpose. You know, there's a point to like almost all of those things. So, like, the design of the interface is good. The design of the mechanics are good. It's polished. It feels good to play. It's simple, but yet it's engaging. It's just, it needs more to be higher than a 6. They're good decoration. I just think the game, it is too simple. It's too simple to be more than a 6. It needs more variety. It needs more. So that's why it's not more, but that's why I think it has to be a 6. It can't, you know, too good to be less than a 6, but not enough variety to be more than a 6, you know. And the game does have some flaws. Like, I think it does get repetitive, and it can be boring. And you can, it has, it's too easy to, like, exploit the game's mechanics, and, like it would be nice if it, like, forced you to, like, engage enemies more. There's all kinds of ways it could be improved, for sure. So I think it's got to be a 6. Like, the more I think about it, it just has to be a 6, you know. I think I actually did already rate it when I entered it in. I think I might have already given it a number, like, a long time ago. So I'd be curious to see if the number is still the same. If I gave it a 7 already, I'm going to feel embarrassed. Did I rate this game already? Hold on, let me check. Oh shit, I should probably pay attention. Landing. Alright, hold on, I'll look in a second. Yes, speed up, okay. Where am I? My speed needs to be a lot higher. Altitude needs to be lower. Let's point the nose down and speed up a lot. Okay, speed is too high, but that's generally good. Now we'll kind of just... Here, let's... Oh, we're losing too much altitude too fast. We need to lose it a little bit slower. Okay. I think we got a good approach. Let me slow down a little bit. No, let me point down a little bit and... Sorry, I can't see whatever just happened. Oh, no, I'm losing too much altitude. Raise it, raise it. Lower the speed, lower the speed. No, altitude is too... No, no, altitude! No, altitude! Shit. Did I do it? Oh, man, that was close. Labrilla, hey! Oh, we got 2. I thought I was going to crash, too. Like, I was really close to crashing. I managed to, like, fucking even this shit out just in time. Yeah. I kind of let my altitude... It's so easy to, like... You know, I think... Hey, how's it going, Labrilla? How was Final Fantasy VI? Hello, 8-bit Aslan and the Rocket Lawn Share. You know, glad we pulled that off. Speedy DePalma. Hey guys, doing some Yeti Force. I like your cactus raid icon there. More in-game content. Nice, nice, good. Did you accomplish some things, Labrilla? Yeah, we're trying to play Top Gun. Oh, I got a host from Yeti Force. Hey, thank you. So far, the farthest I've been is level 4, which is the last level. We always go with Tiger missiles, because we pretty much only use missiles for the boss, so you may as well take the strongest ones. I do know... Hey, Demo, you're here too. Hey, nice. How's it going, Demo? Like, I know how to land in this game, but it's still, like, one of the hardest things to do. But so far, this is actually my best run so far. We have yet to lose a single life. We're on level 3, we have all our lives. So I've been kind of cheesing the game, because that's what you do when you play Top Gun. I fly to the top and I just kind of avoid all the enemies, because in this game you don't actually have to fight the enemies, it doesn't matter. All they give you is points. You don't even get 1-ups for points. That's one thing that really should have been changed. Like, you really should at least get 1-ups for points in this game. Here to give me Labrilla's love? Hey, awesome. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'll accept it. Lobo's Hobo Invasion. Great. It's going. That's cool, Demo. You ever played any Top Gun, Demo? It's not a bad game, you know. For a fight, I'm not a big flight simulator guy, but for what it is, it's pretty well made. But we're trying to beat the game, so we are cheesing it very heavily. So one thing you can do if you want to make this game a lot easier is you can just kind of raise your altitude to the max 30,000 like this, and then just keep your nose pointed up. It doesn't actually let you go any higher, but it seems like when you do this, all the enemies kind of fly below you and nobody can actually shoot you. For the most part. Once in a while, a stray missile will kind of go up. You have to be careful, but for the most part, you can just kind of avoid everything this way, and there's no real reason to, like, actually engage enemies. It's not something you find super interesting. Well, to be fair, I am choosing to play it the uninteresting way. I mean, you can go down here and engage the enemies and like play it that way, and it's more fun. I think we have it, pretty sure. Oh wait, this game? Apparently it's one of the most common NES carts. Didn't know. Huh? Oh, I just got a weird message. Shouldn't I stall? Stall? I don't know what you mean. If you collect NES carts, this game will magically appear in your collection. Yeah. When I was at a flea market, like, I've been to a flea market a couple times, and they always have, like, a lot of NES games there, and I've definitely seen a lot of Top Gun carts. Oh, Skate or Die 2? The U-Force? I am not playing with the U-Force. I'm playing with a Super Nintendo controller. We're just trying to beat the game, so I'm going to cheese it as much as I can. Yeah, but I guess, you know, if you watch me doing this, it doesn't seem like the most interesting game, does it? Well, flight simulators are, you know, to be honest, I've always found like flight simulator type games to be pretty boring. It's not really my thing. I guess it's not your thing either, Dino. But yet, I think this game is okay. Like, this game is alright for what it is. Newer games like War Thunder. I've never tried any of them. I never even heard of War Thunder. But here's the refueling part. This is a little bit fun. A little bit of like a fun little kind of puzzle type thing. Managing your acceleration, your vertical. Oh, I went too far. Shit. You gotta pay attention to the X, Y, and Z axis here. So that's pretty cool. We got it. Pitch too high or too long, you stall and shouldn't fall, and you should fall. Well, this is a video game made by Konami, and I don't think that they have that mechanic, that function in the game. So I don't have to worry about that. Calling this a simulator is being very generous. I mean, that's what it is. I mean, yeah, to be fair, it's not trying to be like a heavy simulator. It's trying to have simulator kind of elements while also being kind of more simple, kind of arcade-style shooter. It's kind of trying to balance both those things. Refueling. Yeah, actually, I think the refueling mechanics in this game are pretty fun. Like, they did a pretty good job of, like, I'm like, that's a pretty cool little bonus game that, like, adds some variety to the game. But yeah, pretty much we can just avoid all the enemies by flying over them and just go straight to the boss. Right, Jen?
Right.
Jen, do you like to fly over all the enemies and go straight to the boss? She's talking on the phone.
Right.
Probably not talking about retro games. That's right, Brigham.
Yes.
Hey, Jen! How'd your D&D go?
It went well.
Did you kill things?
No, I fell into a hole. Or no, I dodged the hole.
Okay.
And then an ogre tripped over me. And so I tried to stab him in the mouth, so that way he wouldn't call his friends, except I didn't do enough damage to kill him. So yeah.
Jen, you made a classic mistake. Always do enough damage to kill the ogre. When he tripped over you, what kind of sound did he make? Did he make a sound like... Yeah, what else is there to talk about with retro games? Well, all you guys who came here from the host, what do you guys think about Top Gun? You ever played this game before?
Yeah.
Oh, we made it to the boss of level 3. Here we go. Gonna have some fun. I'm gonna try to kill this guy real fast. You played it? Do you like it? The ogre sounded like Shrek? I think so. You played I've heard Top Gun 2 is better. I've never played it. You never beat the second level? Well, did you try... Always crashing. Did you try the fly over everything strategy? See, I never did that as a kid either. I could never get past level 2 as a kid. Because I couldn't do the refueling, I couldn't do the landing, and I didn't even know about that strategy. I don't know why. It was one of the earlier, I think it was one of the earlier NES games I played, so it probably just wasn't too savvy yet. They are pretty trash. You have played them. Aw, I don't think they're trash. I don't know about the second one. The second one I've heard is better. Wait, easier to do the landings, there's no refueling. Oh, that's too bad. I like the refueling, actually. Hey, we beat it. Didn't know about it when you were a kid? Yeah. I don't think I did either. That's probably the main reason why I never got past level 2. I might have got to level 3 like a couple times. I don't remember exactly. It's such a long time ago. Okay. So, the trick to this landing is to just ignore, basically, for the most part, ignore those prompts. The prompts don't matter. You need to match your altitude and speed to what it says there. That's the trick. Our altitude is like too low. We have a problem right now. I think we're gonna be okay. Speed up. Okay. No, altitude's too high now. Fuck. Did we make it? Dude, that's 3 successful landings in a row. I've never done that in this game before. I've never done 3 successful landings. We actually made it to the last mission with all our lives. Wow. Wow. I don't know, you know, like, once you understand how the landing mechanics work, I think the landing is actually pretty fun. Like, I think they did a good job with coming up with, like, a kind of, like, game mechanics for landing that is challenging, but yet has some sort of semblance of reality to it. I like the refueling. I like the, you know, the combat and the feel of the game. I like most things about the game. All right, this could be it, guys. Let's beat the game right now. I'm just gonna keep cheesing it as much as I can. Yeah, the music is really good too. I mean, there's not a lot of music. I guess I don't really mind that they decided to not have music. Maybe they could have had like some music cues. Or some, like, sporadic music that would come in during the flying segments. But I don't really mind too much. They decided to make it mostly silent, though. Like, it's not bad. It's kind of nice. Adds a certain air of realism to the game, I guess. If you had access to a bunch of carts of this game, use them as donors. Don't do that, Brigand. Well, I know there are a lot of Top Gun carts out there, but that just seems wrong. Don't mess with history. Friday the 13th. Oh, the music? You think so? I know, it doesn't sound very creepy. Destroying the space shuttle is the funniest part of the game. Is that the final boss, the space shuttle? What was the third boss? What was I killing in the third... What was the third boss? Because I couldn't really make it out. I couldn't tell what I was destroying. Was that a space shuttle? What enemy has a space shuttle? Is the US the enemy? Knew Russia could have space shuttles. Russia went to space. Don't you guys remember Sputnik? Air to sea combat. You know what? I'm gonna stay in the air. Fuck you. You a Maverick or Iceman? I think I'm more of a Maverick, but I'm not a Maverick from Top Gun. I'm a Maverick from... What is that Mel Gibson movie where he plays the... Oh, Maverick. I'm a Maverick from the movie Maverick. That's actually a really good movie. I haven't seen that in a long time. Shit. I've been fish food. I have been fish food a lot, yeah. Don't you remember Murr? No. Is he from Top Gun also? Yeah, with Jodie Foster and Alfred Molina. Is Alfred Molina in that? I don't remember. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, Jodie Foster. And then the other dude was the old guy. I forget his... I think he might have been the Maverick, the original Maverick from the TV show. I don't remember. Yeah, Mel Gibson, Jodie Foster, and the old guy. He's that jerk guy. Yeah, well, they're kind of both... Like, everybody's kind of a jerk in the movie. That's kind of like what makes it fun. They're constantly... Yeah, Alfred Molina is Dr. Octopus, that's right. In the best Spider-Man movie. Mir, the Russian space station? Oh, no, I don't. I apparently don't remember it. Air-to-ground combat. Oh, look, now the ground is red. Interesting. I'm kind of curious about what those ground targets are, but I also want to survive. Well, you know what? Fuck. We've got to at least take a look. Let's just see what's down here. What the fuck is down here? No! Get up! What is this shit? What is that? I don't even know what I'm looking at. What is down there? What the fuck is that? You gotta refuel? Okay. I want to fire a missile at something so they don't go to waste. Dude, what the it's just like little dots. What the fuck is supposed to be down there? I've like in my life never been to level 4. So I'm just kind of curious about this. Is a weird level. Like it's got a little bit of everything. It's got like some sea, it's got some desert. Sea of blood. Yeah, it's a blood sea. Wow, this is a religious game apparently. Alright, here we go. You know, it's amazing how easy this minigame is to me now, compared to, like, I swear, as a kid, I was never able to do that, and I don't know why. Like, it seems so easy now. I have no idea why I had so much trouble with it. It's the result of the second impact. There you go. Now, what is this? Am I on the moon now? Why is it all gray? Oh shit, there's something bad down there. What the fuck are those things supposed to be? Oh my god, I'm dead. Okay, I'm not playing with those guys anymore. Fuck that. What are those guys? What are they? Looks like the little dots. The final boss should be a giant ray head. That'd be awesome. Let's just go up here where it's safer. I still have 2 lives. I'm still doing okay. Apparently it's just like a bunch of ground targets here. That's interesting. Yeah, the angels are out to get us. Exactly, Colic. Hey, how are you doing, Colic? I don't remember. I'm not sure if I said hi to you. Hopefully we're gonna beat this game now. Hopefully. Tired from work? Yeah, you're not the first person to say that. That's what happens at work. We're actually really close to the end. We got 2 lives. As long as we don't... Oh, there's choppers in this level. Wow, interesting. There's actually choppers. That's cool. Can I run... I can run N64 games. So you're thinking about an N64 game for your subscriber request? I also do subscriber requests, guys. If you subscribe to my channel, you get 1 free hour of request time for every month you are subscribed. It can be for whatever game you want, as long as I can run it. Final target. Oh my god, I've never even seen this before. I don't think I've ever actually seen this. All right, I'm gonna try to not screw this up. I guess this is sort of like the final boss, but really landing is the final boss in this game. This is like the penultimate boss. I think somebody here has been gifted subs at some point. No, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you! Oh, damn it! I couldn't shoot the fucking missiles. Oh, he's over there. He's got a lot of health. Wow. What? What happened? Oh, he's a lot tougher than the other bosses. Yeah, right. Congratulations to me. Well, at least we saw the final boss. Damn, I really would have liked to have won there. Gives the Sapphire sub once. Yeah, I kind of remember that happening. Alright. Not supposed to fly straight at it. Well, it works on the other bosses, Colic. Fucking killed me twice. God damn. I mean, he actually killed me with bullets, too. I mean... Yeah, I guess so, but... I was hoping I could just, like, missile him down really fast before... I was mostly worried about, like, enemy missiles. I wasn't even thinking about bullets. I figured the bullets wouldn't be able to kill me before I killed him. I was wrong. I was wrong. Guess you gotta be worried about bullets, too. Against that guy. Alright guys, I'm gonna play the game normally for a little while. Target in the air on the ground there anyway? I think so. I'm not quite sure. I think it was... No, I think it was like way off in the horizon. Maybe I needed to get a little bit closer. He had like a big health bar too. Ah, fuck that. I'm just gonna reset. I'm not gonna accept a death on the first level. I want to get this game. It's 4. That was the last level. That was actually the last boss. Which is why it was a real shame that we weren't able to beat him. But we can get back to him. Now, you know what? Even if I had killed him, I probably would have fucked the landing up anyway. Gotta love that classic Konami explosion. No! Ah, man! Damn it! Damn it! Fine. Fine. Fine, I won't play the game then. Be that way, Top Gun. Mission 1 is just training. It's not even a real mission. They should let me skip this mission. I've obviously got enough training. They should, you know, they should just recognize, oh, you've played through this game like a dozen times. You don't need training anymore. So in case you guys don't know, right now I'm currently doing my project Fliptendo, which is It's a simple thing. We're just trying to play every Famicom and NES game. There's 1,500 of them, and we're currently on number 364. Yeah, I'm trying to play every single game. NES is my favorite system. I've always wanted to try some of these games I haven't tried, especially like a lot of these weird Famicom games that I've never tried before. So that's kind of the point of this project. It's not like NES Mania. We don't have to beat every game. We just want to check every game out and get to know every game. But I have beaten about a third of the game so far. A little bit more than a third. I've been trying to beat most of the Konami games, because Konami games are awesome. I'll never beat all the Konami games just because of Ganbare Goemon. That game will prevent me from beating all the NES Konami games, but I want to beat most of them anyway, though. Yeah, I was trying to I had been trying to actually play level 1 legit, but after dying twice, I'm not going to even risk that anymore. I'm going to hurry up and get this game over with. And not that I have a problem with it, but we have a lot of games to play, so we have to make progress. Let's see. What is the next game that comes up after this? 365. Remember. Okay, it's looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. I think we have it. That was really good. I pretty much nailed that. That was perfect control there. Not perfect. How about that, Sam? Yeah, that's right. Hey. I'm showing you guys the real Top Gun experience. This is how you play Top Gun. If you want to win Top Gun, this is how you play it. I suppose, that in itself is a pretty big flaw. But, Under skills can land in Top Gun. I know, right? Well, you have to, that's essentially, that's the big challenge with this game. Fuck you! Ah! That fucking... Usually if you just angle your nose up, the missile doesn't reach you, but that one did. Oh well. Yeah, thank you, rocket launcher. I mean, once you understand how landing works, it's not that hard, but it's easy to mess up. Even if you know how to do it, it's still easy to mess up. Damn, that loss of life sucks. Lives are so precious in this game. Like, I almost kind of want to reset just because of that, but that's too late now. As long as we just, like, do everything else well. Yeah, we can't afford... That means, because of that death, we have to succeed at least 2 more landings now. I mean, that's not that hard. I mean, that's doable, but... And we can't die anywhere else. I mean, it doesn't leave a lot of leeway for the final boss. Which seems like it might be a little bit harder than I thought it might be. But, yeah, probably if I just kind of angle up and down a lot, I might be able to avoid more of those bullets. I'm not sure. Like, kind of angle down, get the sights, shoot the missile, pull up to avoid the bullets, then go back down, shoot another missile, that kind of thing, maybe. That might work. It seems like you definitely want to have the tiger missiles for that last boss, though. Like any other... Because those do way more damage. And seems like you really need the damage. Anything else would be just a really bad choice. Bombing song. Maybe they should play that song for the whole level, you know? Imagine what the game would be like if they played that song throughout the whole level. Say hello to the nozzle. The refueling vein after you're done. This isn't Grand Theft Auto, brigands. Uh-oh. No! Oh. I don't fear the nozzle. I embrace it. What the where'd you come from? Oh my god. Scary. Yeah, I hope I can. I definitely want to beat this game tonight, but it would have been nice if we could have beat it like 15 minutes ago when we were at that boss. That would have been really nice. So we could have moved on to the next game. Like, it'd be just, I want to make progress in Fliptendo. I want this project to like actually end at a certain point. We need to make progress faster. So I would like to get like multiple games done tonight, if possible. What is the next game after this one? Let me check. What comes after Top Gun? Nakayama Miho no Tokimeki High School. Oh yeah, I forgot to download a translation for that game. That game actually looks like really cute. It's like, I think it actually might be one of the first dating simulating games. It's actually made by Nintendo. I think there's an English translation. Say, it's not the doctor's office, Tam. So we can kind of angle up and down like this to try to avoid bullets. Like that kind of works. It depends on like how much of a barrage the bullets are. Metal Gear? Yeah, Metal Gear is not that far off. Oh shit. Oh my god, my altitude is so low. Fuck, I was... Get it up quick. No, the speed is way too high. Oh no, I fucked up really bad. Okay, that's what it usually looks like when people play this game, right? I wasn't watching the altitude. I messed that up. I know. I played Metal Gear as a kid as well. I also had those maps and info too. Like I remember the Nintendo Power stuff. It was a really intriguing and fun game. Yeah, it's not the real Metal Gear, but it is still a good game, for sure. And the translation with the game that even fucks up a few things as well, but some of the puzzles don't make complete sense. But still a good game. Well, we're kind of fucked now. This is our last life. We're only on stage 3. So we have to play perfectly from now on. I'll try. I mean, it's doable, but I shouldn't give up, but probably going to be starting over again. Yeah, but 11 o'clock now. I only have so long I can stream. I'd like to get, you know, a couple hours with that dating simulator game that's coming up next tonight, if possible. But I don't know if we're going to be able to or not. What? Oh my god. I can't believe that missile angled up like that. It's a good thing it flew right into my crosshair. hope that time we were against the final boss wasn't like a big missed opportunity. Like, I hope we're not going to now spend 3 more hours trying to get back there. It doesn't feel like that should be the case. But, I mean, maybe things will just keep going wrong. I'll keep getting bad luck. You never know. I'd prefer to not have to take all night on this game, but... we were so close to beating it. Progress? Well, Mr. Leo, I made it to the final boss, the boss of stage 4, and I died against him. So we have made progress, but yeah, that was about 20 minutes ago. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to beat him. I played really good too. Like, I got to stage 4 with all my lives. I got to the boss with 2 lives left, but yet he killed me. Like, he shoots a lot of bullets, and he got me with one of his missiles, and he has more health too. He's not as easy as some of the other bosses. The space shuttle. Is it a space shuttle, the final boss? Another thing even had weapons. Apparently it does. It wasn't even... well, the first time it was just... I didn't go Geronimo on him. The second time it was bullets that killed me, not the missiles. The first time I just got killed by the normal volley of missiles that, like, every boss does. The game said destroy the enemy space shuttle. Oh, did it? Oh, I didn't even realize that. I should pay more attention. What is this boss then, right here? This one that I'm fighting. I mean, I guess this boss of the level 2 is like an aircraft carrier, right? Probably. I feel confident that we're gonna beat this game tonight. I want to do it faster. So like this, look how this boss is so easy. It just, like, I didn't expect the 4th boss to put up a challenge. No, anyway, we'll see when we get back to him. I think this is my last life, so I'm not really in great shape to actually... Let's see if I can get past this landing sequence first. Did I do it? Yeah, I did. Okay. Alright. Fucking no lives remaining on the last level. But it doesn't mean I don't have a chance. We can just figure that last boss out and then land the plane. Land the goddamn plane. We can do it. Fly by the control tower for a 1-up. If only. Oh, what is... like, there's like some aircraft carrier type planes I'm kind of wondering about. But you know what? Fuck it. Fly above everything. Let's not waste this chance. Oh shit. I just hope no stray missiles come up here. Yeah, like that thing. What the fuck is that thing? Did you guys see that? That giant, like, aircraft, airship, or whatever it was? Giant, I don't know, cargo ship or whatever? What do you call those things? I don't want to go to air-seated combat. I'm going to stay in the air. Maybe it's like an attack chopper. Stay away from everything. Yeah, on level 4 it seems like it's a little bit harder to just avoid everything. So there's just more enemies in general, and more of them spawn higher up. So you can't quite just avoid everything. You have to still keep your wits about you. Come on, fuel, run out. Hurry up and run out so I can refuel. Air to ground combat. No thanks. I'm gonna stay up here. Where'd you come from? Way. You think we can make it to the boss again? I'd like to make it to the final boss a second time, you know. Be nice. Stop flying through the popcorn maker. But I like popcorn. Alright, we refueled. Just a little farther to the boss. Are we on the moon now? Yeah, we're on the moon now. Okay. We're on the moon. I don't think this is really the moon. Maybe it's supposed to be like an airfield? I guess that would make sense for the space shuttle to launch from an airfield. Oh fuck, what the, what? What? Oh, where'd that missile come from? Ah! No! Oh, okay. Damn it. Where did that missile come from, Tam? That guy came out of nowhere. Hold on a second, I'll be right back. Missile from the game from that ogre that Jen failed to kill? Yeah, probably. Damn it, I couldn't even get to the boss. Oh man. Oh man. Alright, here we go again. That's what I get for thinking that this game might be easy. Here, have this missile. The two missiles just came flying out of nowhere. That's what... If it was just one, maybe I would have reacted better. But two... I knew I had to shoot it. Maybe I should have tried to, like, angle my ship down and, like... maybe I should have just dived. If I had dove, maybe I would have been able to avoid both of them. I don't know. I thought I would just try to shoot it, and I missed. It's really easy to miss those missiles. Yeah, unfortunately, this game does start to feel really long. When you've been making it to like level 4, you know, each level takes a while. That's a drawback of this game. You have to begin the long process of flying through every level over again. There's no way to speed it up either. At least in Breakthrough you could drive faster. I still like this game better than Breakthrough anyway. Man, this is I know this is not the most exciting game to watch. I apologize. Especially when you play it this way. At least the first level's shorter. What? Why is my altitude plunging? Oh my god. Oh, god damn. Oh, this is really fucked up. I'm gonna reset the game. I can't believe it got so fucked up. Why did my altitude plunge like that? I don't even know what happens. That wasn't supposed to happen. It's not supposed to. I don't know why my altitude just like kept plunging down like that. I was speeding up. Usually when you accelerate, it raises your altitude, but it didn't. I don't know why. Your roommate knocked on the door, asked if you're using the vacuum cleaner. Oh yeah? Are you using it, Tam? Okay. Interesting. No! No! Oh, I did it. Oh, God, I thought I fucked it up. Oh, man. Which sucks more, though? Oh. I get it now, damn. I didn't even get it, the vacuum cleaner, because of the sound. I didn't even get it. Now I get it. I thought, man, I'm surprised that it worked that time. I'm glad it did. No! I went under the missile. It was alright. Whatever, fucker. Top Gun Landing Master. Well, you have to be to win this game. I wish I was if I was a landing master, I'd do it I'd get it right every single time. I wouldn't just barely manage to land somehow. I mean, I've kind of got the hang of it, but it's still, you have to be careful. You have to really think about how you're managing your speed and your altitude carefully. Like that one time, it got away from me so fast. Like all of a sudden, I was like plunging. I was like, "Where'd my altitude go?" You have to be careful. I like the landing mechanics. I think are honestly, like I like it. Like it's pretty fun. Maybe other people don't like it, but I like it. Here, Tam, now it's a vacuum cleaner with a machine gun attachment. Uh-oh. Sounds like your vacuum cleaner is clogged, Tam. You better check the pipes. It sounds like drums. Yeah, my fingers hurt. My thumb hurts. Clogged Hoover. That was the name of my band in high school, Clogged Hoover. We played mostly synthesizer music, which is a little bit of. I was the triangle player. That was my. Trading cards and books their wheels. I never did that because I never had trading cards as a kid. Oh, actually, that's not true. The one kind of trading cards I've ever collected in my life, Garbage Pail Kids. I collected those. Loved the Garbage Pail Kids. Never cared about any other trading cards. Still don't. But those Garbage Pail Kids. Those were awesome. I never put them in the spokes of my bike though. And I did have a bike. I used to like bike everywhere as a kid. Back when I was like, I still remember like when I was 8 years old. Moved to Illinois, ran around in the park, the prairie path back there. We'd go biking. Like, you know, there's like I would go biking to the comic book shop. You see the Garbage Pail Kids movie? I've seen clips of it. I've never actually sat through the entire movie. It seems very bad, but that one song they sing on YouTube is kind of hilarious. See, how does it go again? Why should we do something nice? Let's quit now, that's my advice. We can do anything by working with each other. Blah, blah, blah. It's very bad. I want to sit down and like try to watch the whole movie sometime. It's for fun. I've never tried. You like this too, your parents? Yeah, I'm not sure if my parents were super happy about it either, but that was what was cool about the Garbage Pail Kids, was that they would piss your parents off. Watch with Jen and Nana. Oh, I'm sure she'll love the Garbage Pail Kids. The fuck? Oh man, where did that guy come from? Scary. No! What? Oh, fucking...
Damn it, my strategy didn't work. Yeah. There goes a very, very precious life. That's one more time I have to land. Well, if I can just do all 4 landings successfully, it won't matter. And I can do that. I'm capable of doing all the landings successfully. So we can still win. But God, you know, I got to the final boss. Now it's been 46 minutes since I got to him. And I'm really, really wishing I hadn't screwed up on him. It's getting more and more painful. Oh, man. It was such a good run, too. I made it to the last level with all my lives intact. Haven't done that since. Gotta get focused. Can't die here. That's how you do it, see? What? 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 What the fuck? How did that not... What? That's impossible. That was like... I was nearly perfect. How? How did that... What? Let's watch the replay. That's impossible. What the fuck, man? That's the... I don't understand that at all. How could I have failed that? Were you guys watching that? Did you see? I'm telling you. Master, I'd do it ever. I'd get it right. There's no way I should have failed that. Come on, load fucking video. Look at this. Look at this. Okay, watch my speed. My altitude should be 200 and my speed should be 288, right? Look at these numbers. 200, 288. They're like nearly perfect. Look at this. I'm doing like a... How? 200, 270? What? What? How? What the... How? Oh, was I... I mean, I'm even like... Maybe I was a little off center, but that's... What? What? The center
What the fuck? Like, how? How is that a failure? Like, look, I'm nearly in the center. Look at this. How? What? How? Yeah, I'm giving it a 6. I'm still giving it a 6. That's... Most of the time it makes sense. Oh my god. Yeah, but you should have like you should at least have a leeway of like 50 miles an hour though. Thank you, Tam. It's normally it gives you like a lot of leeway. I don't, man, that's maybe the game decided I was a little bit off center. Like if you're off center, I think you just failed. I guess the game must have decided I was off center. Like that must have been what happened, and it like just happened the instant when I started to land, I guess, and I didn't have time to correct for it. I mean, I guess that must be it. They're just bad luck. But wow. I mean, that's the first time it's been fucked up like that, though. I mean, most of the time the game's actually generous on the landing. But wow, that sucks, man. I don't, you know, I don't think it could have had anything to do with the altitude or speed. Like, it couldn't have. It had to have been that I was off-center. Like, I didn't look that off-center, but the graphic can be a little bit misleading. In fact, I think you need to be a little bit to the left, actually, is, like, the sweet spot. So, and maybe I was a little bit to the right. So I might have been just, like, barely off-center. That would be my guess. Wow. Well, another perfectly good run. Just got fucked up by some bullshit. I was doing a good job too. Like my altitude and speed were like near perfect. I mean, they were off a little bit, but like way better than a lot of times when I've landed successfully. There's been times when I felt like I was way off, and yet it still worked. So what can you do? Well, the game is still a 6, but see, that's why it's not a 7. Defending a 6. Yeah. Does anybody else think it shouldn't be a 6? I mean, Briggan, I think, said 4, but... Tam, what do you think it should be? I only said that because Briggan just brought it up. Five? That's pretty close to 6, Tam. You know, 5 basically is a 6. It's just, it's like, the difference between a 5 and a 6 is like one little line, one little tiny line to connect the little nib of the nook to the nook. It's basically a 6. We basically are saying the same thing, Tam. Rounded. Well, maybe I won't die in these levels. Yeah, right.
damn it, I'm not going to have any time left to play my dating sim game that comes after this. Oh, good, finally.
Instead of having varieties, has 4 levels of ramp up in difficulty. Well, I mean, yeah, it does. Yeah, but it's kind of, it's kind of a good thing that cheese doesn't ensure victory. If anything, the game should, like, you know, have more defenses against you using that kind of cheese. Like, it shouldn't work so well, if anything. So I don't think that's the downside, that cheese doesn't ensure victory. But I mean, yeah, it does have 4 levels of ramp up in difficulty. I mean, it has a little bit of variety, though. I mean, I agree, that's like the main drawback of the game, is that it could use more variety, for sure. Oh, great.
Of course, we make it to the 4th boss, the final boss, and then we don't make it back to him for 1 hour. Oh, I really wish I had finished it then. We can't even make it back for like a whole hour. Oh, I was afraid of that. I was afraid that was going to happen.
I gotta play better.
Well, Tam, I'll agree with you about one thing. This game is not as good as Drill Dozer. This game is no Drill Dozer. That's for sure. Drill Dozer, okay, that might be one area in which this game is better than Drill Dozer. When it comes to sounding like a vacuum cleaner, I think this game has got Drill Dozer beat. Sorry, Tam. And the little rating scorecard underneath, you know, the rating that I give all games, how much does it sound like a vacuum cleaner? Top Gun is like, it's near the top. Drill Dozer, it can't compare. Barely any vacuum cleaners in Drill Dozer. Bergen's right. I mean, when he's right, he's right. This game does lack the panache of the timeless Iki, that's true. Actually, I think this game's better than Iki. But does it have panache? I think panache might have been the name of one of the fighter pilots in the movie. Panache. Like it was Goose. What was it again? Goose, Maverick, and Panache, right? He was my favorite. The French pilot, Panache. Can't bring the big guns. Iki is the big guns. That's cheating to bring Iki into it. Everyone loves Iki. Hey Tam, do you remember what other Famicom game the character of Iki appears in? Do you remember? Besides Iki, do you remember which other game? I'll give you a hint. It's a surprise cameo in the ending of another certain game. Do you remember that? I'm going to wait for your answer. You have no idea? You don't remember? You don't remember the game Iki appears in? Inside the deepest room of the temple? It's like this... That's right, Atlantis no Nasa. You do remember. That's right. That's like... It's like, what's the secret inside the temple? What's the secret to the mystery? The Nazo of Atlantis. You get inside the temple, the deepest room, and what do you find? Iki is there! That's the secret. And he's like, hey, you found me! That's the Nazo of Atlantis no Nazo. Nazo means mystery in Japanese. You're kind of unsure. Well, you got it. It's a good trivia question. That dodge. Bomb Jack? You mean, well, Bomb Jack is the arcade game. Mighty Bomb Jack is the Famicom game. But you know, no Iki in Mighty Bomb Jack. No Iki there. Does Bomb Jack, does Mighty Bomb Jack have secret characters? I'm trying to think. I don't think so. Does it? No. Although in what is the name of that game? Oh, fuck. In Solomon's Key, Mighty Bomb Jack does appear. You can find Mighty Bomb Jack in Solomon's Key. He's a secret character, but no Iki in either of those games. Tecmo versus Sunsoft. Yeah, that's true. It is Tecmo. Neither is Sunsoft. Sunsoft has made a lot. They've made a lot of games for the Famicom, haven't they? Like a lot of crappy games, and also like some very good games too. They're kind of all over the map. They've made some games. Even discounting like the games we know they're going to make in the future, the games that with the awesome music like Blaster Master and Gremlins 2 and even Fastidious Quest also, and Gimmick and Super Spy Hunter.
Even discounting those games. Like, Sunsoft has made some good games for the Famicom so far. Like, they made Wing of Medulla. Really like that game. And they made, they made Atlantis No Nazo, I think. I like that game quite a bit too. It was pretty fun. They make a lot of weird games, Sunsoft. They also made the Nazolar games, all those mini-game games. Those are really weird, but interesting. Right, Skittles? Skittles knows what I'm talking about. Speed up. Down, down. Yeah, remember that scene from Top Gun when Kelly McGillis was telling Tom Cruise, "Speed up! Down, down!" Fuck. Oh, now I'm unhappy. That's what I get for trying to make a joke. It's just a giant metaphor, that's true. Yeah, the refueling bit. Yep. Well, I'm probably fucked now. I pretty much needed that life. All the promise of this run is gone. Man, you try to interact with your chat, and then that guy comes out of nowhere and just shoots a missile at you. Like, I'm just trying to peacefully cheese the game and avoid all combat, but that guy just has to show up out of nowhere, just appear, shoot his missile. What a jerk.
Okay. Alright, alright. We landed the plane. When we didn't have to beat every game in Fliptendo. I've always wanted to beat, you know, all the important games, though. I know. Well, you know, like, in the early days of Fliptendo, it was just like a bunch of arcade-style games where beating them has, like, no meaning. Like, now it's different, you know? Like, I want to beat Top Gun. You know? Like, I want to beat Top Gun. There's a few more games here I want to beat, you know? There's, like... I'm not sure about these. I do kind of want to beat the Star Wars game, and Dragon Scroll, and Rambo. The rest of these... I don't think so, but I don't know until we get to them. Probably not. Mr. Leo appreciates it. Well, you know. It's a Konami game. I also kind of want to beat, like, most of the Konami games. I would want to beat all the Konami games if Goemon wasn't such a bitch. Well, that game's not worth it. Even Bucky, yes, even Bucky O'Hare. Is it super hard? That's okay, I'll beat it. I've never actually beaten Bucky O'Hare before. Would like to. It seems like a fun game. Skittles, this isn't going to take that long either. I mean, I was super close to beating it like an hour ago. So I should be able to beat it any time now, you know? Should be able to. What? No! Oh my god, that was close. Oh my god. Thank god I shot that missile. That's okay. Goddamn, another one. Another fucking guy with his missile. Get out of here. Let me cheese the game, you fuckers. Can't you see I'm flying up here because I don't want to fight you? Bastards. What if I go on this side? Beating this to make my life more fulfilling? Yes. Remember when all you needed was the love of the genocide and Leo? You've changed, man. I have changed. I've become a game-beating junkie. I'm addicted, man, to the rush. Lost sight of the finer details of life. This is all I have. No, Skittles, Skittles, this is all I have! Let me have this! Can't you see? I will say this good about myself.
I have yet to fail the refueling section like even one time, so section just feels easy now. Let me have this through this. You should have, Skittles. You should have clipped a lot of things. What about that one landing that I like shouldn't have failed? Did anybody clip that? Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Let's get with the clips. You guys got to get more active with the clips. Just, you know what? Why don't you just start clipping every single thing that happens, just in case, and then you can, just in case something interesting happens, clip every single 60-second section. I think it'd be worth it. Clip number 5. Nothing happens. Clip number 6. Uneventful. Clip number 7. Still nothing happened. Clip number 8. Flipsider picks his nose. Clip number 9. Mr. Leo said something mildly funny. I think that's a good idea. I haven't watched it, no, Skills. We should probably watch it. 2 Dudes. Karate Kid. Oh, I want to watch that one. I want to watch it. You know what? If I get another game over, I'll watch the Top Gun 2 teaser trailer. Just for you guys. Okay, I think I still have 2 lives left, right? We need to... Very important that we don't fuck up this boss or the landing and keep our 2 lives for level 4. The Val Kilmer clip? Okay. Can't speak. Val Kilmer. Multiplayer action. The movie? Yeah, the movie better have multiplayer action. Cal Vilmer. I like him better than Val Kilmer. Cal Vilmer, he's just got something, a little something extra. Appreciate that. I don't like Mal Vilker at all. Mal Vilker sucks. Plus, I heard he was a pervert. We should have this. We should have this. Wait, what? What happened to my altitude? Oh, I did it? Oh my god. Like, I feel like I looked away for a second and my... Oh, I got... Now, like, it's so weird. I'm shocked that I actually got that, to be honest. Let me look at this. Yeah, my altitude was at 120. And it needed to be at 200. How do they give that to me? Whatever, man, I'll take it. I don't know how they gave that to me, but thank you. Thank you, game. The Bollywood version of Top Gun, I would watch that. Thank God we got that, though. Thank you. The game decided to be generous to make up for that last time when it fucked me.
I gotta stay alert. Because of fuckers like that. Valbert. Yeah, Val, I'm sure, is short for Valbert. Valentine? Valentine and Kilmer. Not a bad name. Okay, all the enemies seem to be spawning below me now, so that's good. Might be able to take a little breather. I think we still have 2 lives. So we're actually in pretty, as long as we don't fuck up. Hopefully there's no stray missiles that fuck me over here. If we can get to the boss with 2 lives, I believe we'll be in good shape. And I don't think there's any reason why we shouldn't. Reginald Val Johnson. Val Edward Kilmer. I mean, Val's a perfectly okay name. Nothing wrong with the name Val. It's unusual, but I mean, that's cool. Unusual names are cooler than boring names. Like, Brian. What a terrible name. Mad Mardigan. That's a cool name, by the way, Mad Mardigan. That's his best role. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, I think you're probably right. Oh, shit. Get the... Oh, God, that was close. Couldn't shake that guy. Yeah, I think so. I can't really think of... I mean, I'm trying to think what else. Definitely not Batman. What? I feel like there's something else iconic. He was in a really good comedy called Real Genius. So, I mean, that was a good role, too. I think there's another iconic one that we're missing, though. Mad Mardigan was a great role. Like you edited this in a way. Yeah, Real Genius was pretty good. Oh yeah, Tombstone. Oh, he was good in Tombstone, actually. Top Secret. Oh yeah, that movie. I need to go back and rewatch. That's a really good movie, underrated. I gotta rewatch Top Secret. I just rewatched Airplane like last week. The movie still holds up really well. Still a really funny movie. Where I want my Tombstone. Spinach. Surely you can't be serious. I am. And don't call me Shirley. Yeah. It's a classic. Oh, what the fuck? No! Oh my god. Did you see that shit? All of a sudden, those missiles came out of nowhere. Yeah.
Did you use a train, though? like has aluminum foil on it and everything.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, like it looks like something that's gonna be heated up in there. There's nothing.
Was there anything on the tray?
There was aluminum foil that was sprayed up and oiled and everything.
I don't quite remember. Maybe I was gonna. That's when I was gonna cook the potatoes.
That's probably it. Okay.
Actually, I think it's from when I was baking potatoes for her, and I just left it in.
Oh.
Because I stabbed the potato and took it out with the fork, and I forgot to take the tray out. That's why. It's like a week ago. Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. I have seen it. That's a really good movie too, actually. And it has Robert Downey Jr. in it. That's a really funny movie. Very good. Yeah, let's train. I did day sleep. How are you doing? You seen? Huh? Oh, that guy looks like a bot. Hey, Mr. Leo, can you get that guy for me? I mean, I can do it, I guess. Are we on the boss now? I don't have time. Mr. Leo, you take care of it. I don't have time to be handling with bots. Heat. Oh yeah, he is in Heat. I did forget. I haven't seen Heat in a long time. Because, you know, Pacino, De Niro, you kind of forget that Val is in it. But if you guys haven't seen Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, that's a really good, underrated little hidden gem of a movie. Right, Jen?
Right.
Jen, you know the movie Kiss? She loves the movie, trust me. Oh no, no! Flying circles. He's got a lot of health. No! Oh my god! Oh my god, we did it. Oh, it's not over. Wait, we won, because even if we fail, I think we have 2 lives. Even if we fail the landing, we should still win the game, I think. I don't know. I mean, maybe it works differently on the final. Just in case, you better try to make sure that we get it, though. Let me just focus here. Let me focus. My strategy did work, though. No! What? I was just a little bit off. But I still won, right? Okay, whatever. I still won, right? Right? Yeah, I was a little bit off to the right. It's okay. It's alright. It's alright. We still beat the game. Thank God we beat it. Let's enjoy the ending. I'm glad it worked that way. I'm glad it, like, doesn't... like, fuck you if you like. I was worried a little bit that it would, if you don't make the final landing, you would just like automatically lose or something, because like you never know. You never know what they'll do, but all right. That's it. We did it. We beat the game. I'm glad I had that extra life. R.I.P. Goose. Sorry, Goose. That was Goose, the guy who crashed at the end. That was Goose. Oh no, I'm so... Poor Goose. Poor Goose, guys. For this song. If not, we might get one for this. Hold on a second. Guys, let's reward ourselves. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? Hold on. By the way, if you press start, it just loops, right? It loops back to the first level. Just double check. Oh, I think... You know what? Hold on a second. I think you could... There is a credits. You have to, like... You have to actually waste your final life to get the credits, I believe. I think Demo checked out. You know, I mean, to be honest, this game is... I get it. It's kind of a boring game to watch for 4 hours, so... I understand, but... I wanted to beat it, and I did. I'm glad I did. I'd never beaten it before. Now I've beaten Top Gun. Remember Jen said something sassy. I was like, oh yeah, well, I'm Top Gun. I should say that. Here, let's see if we can just, like, die real fast. All we need is, like, this time we're going to fly into the missile. So, yeah, the game loops. I don't know if, like, it changes at all, if, like, there's more enemies, or stuff is faster. Don't really know. I don't really care, though. Those shades? I should. No, we do. I think I do. I have a pair like that in the car, actually. I should have gotten them. There it is. Yes. Okay. High score. Oh, I thought there was like an ending credits. Okay, I guess not. Never mind. That's fine. We beat the game. Alright, guys. Let's enjoy our reward. Are you ready?
+30 years of service. Combat medals, citations. Only man to shoot down 3 enemy planes in the last 40 years.
Wow, that's a lot of medals.
Yet you can't get a promotion, you won't retire. Despite your best efforts, you refuse to die.
Yeah, fly that plane!
You should be at least a 2-star admiral by now. Yet here you are.
Hey, it's Ed Harris. Wow, he looks old.
What is that?
It's one of life's mysteries, sir.
I already want to see it. Preying upon nostalgia. I don't care. You know what? I like nostalgia.
The end is inevitable, Maverick. Your kind is headed for extinction.
Maybe so, sir. But not today.
I wish... Okay, I have one complaint, though. It should just be called Top Gun 2, if not Top Gun Maverick. It shouldn't be called Top Gun Maverick. Well, is it called Top Gun Maverick or Top Gun 2 : Maverick? Put the 2 in there, fuckers! 2! Yeah, it seems promising. Shirtless homoerotic volleyball. Oh, man. What if they have double the volleyball in this movie? That'd be pretty good. I'd watch it. I mean, I don't really... I mean, yeah, you know, maybe it's... They're pandering to the nostalgia factor, but that's all I care about anymore is nostalgia. I don't like new things because they're boring. I'm trying to fall asleep. Stop yelling. Tam, wake up! Stop sleeping, Tam. Wake up! I got my eyes on you. All right, let's rate Top Gun. Let's rate it. We beat the game. Oh yeah, I said I was going to give it a 6. Let me double check my. Okay, did I rate it before? Let me see if current Flipsider agrees with past Flipsider. What did past Flipsider put in here? Did you put a 6? Because I don't... Oh, I did put a 5 in here. Wow. Wow, I did put a 5. Past Flipsider put a 5. Oh, man. Past Flipsider. I think he's wrong. I think this past Flipsider guy is wrong. Yeah, I don't know. I get it. I get why you would put a 5. I mean, I don't know. I get that, but I don't know. No, I just... Now, he's right. You think he's right, Tam? He's right? Maybe he is right. I mean, you know, because... Here's the thing that gnaws on me. The fact that you can just angle your ship up and skip all the levels. If the developers let you do that, like if that's the best way to play, then you should play that way. If they make it so that the most efficient way to play is boring, that is kind of a huge flaw. So maybe it should be a 5. I still think the game is polished and well made, but... A revisionist? I am a revisionist. I am a revisionist. If I ever change to not be a revisionist, I'll revise that. But I'm not going to revise that. I might, because I'm a revisionist. You know, I revise things. I sometimes even revise what I said 2 seconds ago. I'm a reviser. You got a problem with that, Tam? All right. All right, you know what? The Flipsider from the past convinced me. I'm going to give it a 5. I'm going to give the fucking game a 5. A 5 and a 6 for the music. The music is good. Caught in a flip logic loop. I'm going to give the game a 5. I still think it's certainly at least a decent game. I mean, you have to all agree with that. I did play it once before Fliptendo, so I should have that video there too. All right, I'm not going to count that in the timer though. Like I'm only going to count the timer from right now. Yeah, that's kind of weird too, how that works, but whatever, man. Yeah, you prevailed. You prevailed. Music is not a 6. I think it is, because the music it has is pretty good. It's pretty darn good. I mean, it's got like 3 different songs, or was it 4? The jingles are good too. Like this music is good. Like this is really solid, like I'd say this is good quality music here. Like I like it. It's catchy, it's memorable, fits the game. It's just nice. What? You can get a 1-up? Is this like an unused thing? There's a life up sound effect. What the, really? You can get a 1-up? Wow. I had no idea. Music for Super Famicom for Macross is a 5 and Top Gun is a 6. Well, it is Konami music. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Listen to the Skittles. Dude, this music kicks ass, though. Do-do-do-do. Well, they're not all songs. Some of them are just jingles. I think there's only like 3 or 4 songs. Do-do-do-do-do. Oh. What? How come I've never heard this part of this song? This doesn't play in the game. Wow. See, that's even better now. The title theme is good too. Like honestly, it's I mean, this is just actually like taken from the movie, but they did a good job of bringing it in. Yeah, man, it's a 6. Oh no, I think so. That's weird though, because I feel like I did refueling long enough to have heard the second part of that loop. Well, anyway, whatever. Yeah, I feel good about this rating. Let's go ahead and put it in our ranking. I mean, it's still probably like one of the lower ranked Konami games though. So yeah, I was torn between 5 and 6, so it should certainly be in the 5.5 kind of range. You know, maybe like a 5.4 or let me think. 5.44. That seems about right. Right underneath Golf Force, Eternal Story, Starship Hector, Yokai Club, Super Zevious, the Goemon game. Yeah.
Dragon Buster. I mean, the Goemon game is good. It's just that the ending conditions infuriate me as a person who wants to beat all the Konami games, and now I can't. But it is a good game. It's a quality game. Dragon Buster, Lupin. Yeah. Cool. All right.
No.
Well, I'm gonna continue. It's pretty late. It's like after midnight. I probably should stop, but I'm not gonna stop.